Depth in story can come from a lot of elements, but trying to read into them can be very abstract. To practice in-depth analysis at an entry level and still be able to look into complex stories, characters are the first pillars you need to pay attention to. They are the foundation and heartbeat of any story. Their choices, their struggles, and how the world treats them is where a story's message is most clearly written. You don't need to chase obscure symbols or learn jargons. You just need to pay attention to the people on the screen. As I promised earlier, here is an easy and reliable 3-step formula to read the messages of a story through a character. Step 1. Identify the character's initial traits or principles at the beginning of a story, arc, or their introduction. This could be down to any minor character, rival or friends of the protagonist, and even the antagonist. This formula is convenient for a lot of you that can feel attached to some characters, so you can better understand them thematically. Step 2. You examine how the world and other characters react to these characters' traits or principles. And finally, step 3. Track the character's journey as the story progresses to identify either the growth, stagnation, or collapse of their initial principles, because change reveals meaning. Well, still seems complex. Okay, let's apply this to a pretty universal story, Avatar: The Last Airbender. And let's take 2 characters, Aang and Zuko. Let's start with Aang. Step 1. His trait at the beginning of the story is that of a non-violent air nomad, a pacifist that considers all life sacred, but also has the responsibility of bringing balance to the world as the Avatar. That's all for step 1. So, step 2. His principles are assaulted by the circumstance of the world. The Fire Nation is a violent imperial force, and they fall to Aang's responsibility as the Avatar, because they cause chaos and imbalance wherever they go. And every other person, including his friends, past avatars, and the people of the world, rely on him to take his responsibility as Avatar, demands which can be at the detriment of his principles. Step 3. His journey wasn't an easy one.